Good evening. Well, I am still fighting the excessive light issue. I think I have it. I think I have it solved. I'm down to one bulb in a fixture. I had violets years and years ago, and I use those real cheap little 4 foot shop lights, and I've got cheap little shop lights right now. But the bulbs, I guess, are. I noticed that the two bulbs that came with these shop lights are 6500 K. That's some like super intense sunlight. So there is now a cool white bulb in there, and we're going to see what happens now. But I'm not feeding them excessive nutrients. They're only getting fed very, very tiny, tiny amounts, and only probably every third feeding. So they're getting good and flushed. But the crowns are just way, way too tight on them. I think it's way too tight still, and they're still kind of domed. Um, if anybody else knows what that is, let me know. I mean, I remember seeing this years ago when we had too bright a light, or the lights were too close to them. But I've got about between the top of the plants and the light fixtures, probably about 17 inches, maybe 18 inches. So it's not real, real tight, and they're blooming well. They look well. None of them are showing signs of excessive nutrients or anything. Um, some really pretty blooms. Just things are a little bit too tight, though. Still a little bit too tight. So gonna try and I've got a couple of these little tiny. I mean, you talk about tiny. You see how little this thing is? This is tiny, but I know a lot of people love these, but these fingers working around that kind of plant is just it just doesn't work. It's hard enough working with these, but I try and work on that, and I end up either breaking it all to pieces or they have to recover a while after I mess with them. So this was a little rescue from a shop. It was completely dehydrated, and I bought it for next to nothing, and it still needs to get rid of some of the leaves and toss some of the old ones, but it started blooming again, and it's actually got a really, really pretty shape to it. I was really surprised by it. But, little chimera, a bunch of the others down here kind of growing. This is one called Denver Doll. Sorry about that. But look at this. Not the variegation, but man, this thing is nothing but tight. I mean, I can't get it apart at all. And I've had it, I actually just brought it back in here. It's been in a very dim area for a couple of weeks trying to get it to open up, and it's opened up a little bit, but I don't know if there's something wrong with this plant or what. I don't know, but I can't get this one to respond properly. So I don't know. That one I may just start some leaves on it and see if I can't dispose of it. I don't know, but little trailer. I think that's called Fancy Trail. Starting to spread out real nice. Trailers. I never grew trailers before. I like them because they're to me they're kind of one of the least maintenance. I mean, if they sucker, hell, that's great. That's what they're supposed to do. So if they look unruly, that's kind of what they're supposed to do. But one of the species. I like the flowers on this one too. Really, really pretty. I really like the leaves. Real thick, velvety. There's Boots' Blue Angels. And another trailer. This one's a Ramblin' Lace. I got it pinned to help get it spread a little bit. And then just a few stragglers here and there. Another wow little tiny one. Look at the size of this. Look at the size of this. And I just cannot deal with these little ones. I would if somebody was nearby, I would give it to them. I just can't deal with those little ones like that. It's just almost too tiny. And some of them are moved around. This is another little trailer. It's growing in a little tray. But this is Rob's Gallywinkle, I believe it's called. But I like a trailer because I don't know. To me, it's a super, super low maintenance. A little bit of leaf arrangement every once in a while, and pull off a leaf or two occasionally to let other stuff move and grow out. But other than that, you don't really do a whole lot to them. They just kind of do their thing. It's probably not going to bloom until it gets hits the sides of the pot and gets a little bit tighter. But anyway, just a quick update. Just show a few. I'm getting ready to take everything off the shelves, wipe all the saucers off, clean everything up, wipe the walls down in here. vacuum, wipe all the pads down. It's just too much, and I've let it go for a week or two. Some of the straps here, I need to do some trimming and adjusting on some of those too, but lots of blooms, lots of blooms. These are a neat plant. I'm still new to these, but these are a neat little plant. They're super easy to grow, and they do nothing but bloom. That's all they want to do is bloom. Just non-stop. Anyway, I've got work to do. Y'all enjoy your evening.